A cry from a wounded nation. This is not hatred. This is not politics. This is pain. This is disappointment. This is the voice of those who are tired of watching a country full of potential fall deeper into hopelessness. We speak not because we hate our country, but because we love it too much to stay silent. We cry not because we are weak, but because the system has failed us and continues to fail generations after us. We are watching a nation bleed from within, while those in power wear blindfolds made of pride and greed. A country where police officers collect bribes from drivers faster than the traffic can flow. A country where lawyers fear losing a case more than they fear the Almighty. A country where nurses work tirelessly but have no proper accommodation, and the stress they endure leaves them with no patience for their patients. A country where teachers spend their entire salaries on credit before they even receive them, and live on loans just to buy daily bread. A country where hospitals have no medicine, and the people who are supposed to fix the problem aren't bothered, because when their loved ones fall sick, they fly them abroad or rush them to private hospitals. A country where the youth prefer drowning in Mediterranean Sea over staying in their homeland. A country where graduates roam the street with folders full of CVs, hoping for a miracle that may never come by. A country where pensioners wait months or years for what they work for their entire lives to earn. Many die waiting. A country where education has become a ritual, not a pathway. Students graduate into poverty, not opportunity. A country where corruption is no longer hidden, it is practiced in the open and protected by those in high positions. It has become the new normal. A country where tribalism still decides leadership and merit is buried under connections. A country where being part of the ruling party matters more than being part of the solution. A country where the youth are told to be patient while politicians enrich themselves daily. A country where leaders shift blame instead of taking responsibility even when their own failures are clear. A country where truth sounds like hate and lies sound like love. A country where the loudest voices are empty of wisdom and the wisest voices are drowned out by noise. A country where being honest is dangerous and being corrupt is strategic. A country where public offices are run like family businesses and loyalty to the leader matters more than loyalty to the people. A country where orphans and widows are left behind and no one is held accountable. A country where the price of everything rises while salaries remain the same. A country where the roads are full of potholes and promises are recycled every 5 years. A country where electricity and water are luxury, not a basic human right. A country where the poor die waiting at the hospital gate and the rich skip the line to fly abroad. A country where the health system is a death trap, a place where people go in sick and come out dead. A country where we fight each other more than we fight for each other. A country where public service is a shortcut to wealth, not a responsibility to serve the people. A country where talent is wasted, not because it is lacking, but because connections overweight merit. A country where education is undervalued and degree no longer guarantee a job, only disappointment. A country where politicians' mistake is defended, but a poor man's mistake is condemned. A country where leaders live in luxury while ordinary citizens hustle every day just to survive. A country where the greatest dream of its youth is to escape not to stay and build. Country where we praise foreigners more than we empower our own. Country where graduates become beggars and beggars become politicians. Country where we keep praying for change but never prepare for it. A country where opposition wish for the failure of the nation just so they can blame the ruling party for something they could have helped prevent. A country where insulting others on social media is a badge of honor and decency is ridiculed. A country where our best minds live and those who remain are either helpless or hopeless. A country where laziness has become a lifestyle and dependency become more prioritized than independence. A country where patients have to fail ambulance to be admitted. A country where clean water is a luxury. A country where foreign aid replaces national budgets. A country where contracts are awarded to family and friends, not experts. Country where motivational voices are attacked, not supported. Where hope is mocked and discouraged. Country that desperately needs a new chapter, not just new leaders, but a new mindset. We can all do better, not only in the government, but in our homes, schools, in hospitals, police stations, courtrooms, markets, and offices. Every institution has people from different political parties, different backgrounds, and different beliefs, but development does not come through diversion. It comes when we put our political differences aside and work with one heart as one nation. This is not how it was meant to be. We deserve better. Our children deserve better. Our future deserves better. It is time to reflect. It is time to stop clapping for people who are paid to serve. It is time to stop normalizing injustice, corruption, and mediocrity. It is time to build a country where honesty is respected, hard work is rewarded, and leadership is a service, not luxury. We are not ungrateful. We are just tired. Tired of pretending. Tired of surviving instead of living. Tired of waiting for things to change while everything remains the same. We cry for our nation because we still believe in it. But belief alone is not enough. Action must follow. Let this not just be a rant, but a reminder that silence can be a betrayal. We may not have power, but we have a voice. Let's use it for truth, for justice, and for generations yet unborn. This is a country we all call home.